What's up guys, my name is Nirmit and I just came back from India. Now would be a good time to roll an intro if I had one, but I don't, so enjoy a time lapse instead. My parents live in India, so my sole reason of going to India was only them, visit my family, visit my friends, and that would be it. Nothing more. Because I've lived in India for 21 years straight, so nothing really interests me as a tourist. But if you're a white person and if you think, holy shit, you're going to India, that would be such an amazing experience. But no, not really for me, because I've already lived there. I've experienced all that. So the only reason of going back to India for me was only my family and my friends. My parents live in Bombay, so that's where I went. And the moment I landed in Bombay, I was like, Jesus Christ, this city is filthy. I'm sorry, I've been a Mumbaikar before. I don't know if I'm still a Mumbaikar or no. I think I still am, but I don't live there anymore, so I don't really know. I don't know what's happening with that city. It's so dirty now. What happened to that city, man? I don't know. What happened to that city? Yeah, see, the thing is that I don't really want to offend anyone, but my first impression after 1.5 years was a pretty bad one. We as an Indians, we have a lot of potential to do something really good and make the best out of whatever we have, but we don't. I felt so bad because in the end I'm Indian, no matter where I live, no matter how long I have not been to India, or no matter how distant I've been, in the end I'm still an Indian, and when I go back, when I experience that, I just feel so bad. The only reason of me going back to India was meet my parents, meet my friends, and then come back. That would be it. I hadn't seen my boy in, I don't know, in so many years, so I thought, why don't I go to Baroda after I visited my parents? So if you fly to Baroda, it is 2 hours, but if you take a train, it is 6 hours instead. And I don't know why I did that. I took a train instead. I don't know why I took a train. It's not that I cannot afford a plane. I used to be poor, but I'm not so poor anymore, but I just took a train. Because it is so easy for me. I'm not going to say for you guys or for all those people who live outside of India, like I'm talking about Indians who don't live in India anymore. I'm talking about me, myself. I can only speak for myself. It is so easy for me to forget where I come from and take all of this for granted that it is very important for me to go back and experience where I've come from to appreciate what I really have right now. I don't know, it was such a weird experience. But now, I'm glad I did that. I saved a lot of money. It's weird to go and live that life again. I just hope that every time I do that, I do it out of free will and not because I don't have any other choice. So of course I miss living with my parents. I mean, it was such an awesome experience. Food was free. I didn't have to pay rent. Bombay is a pretty advanced city, but then I did not live in the heart of Bombay. I did not live in one of the most elite places of Bombay. I lived in Borivali. Borivali is one of the suburban place of Bombay. And yeah, I used to live there and I used to travel in trains. I used to sweat all the time. And I mean, now there's Ola and there's Uber and people own their own vehicles. But back then I didn't have any of that. I used to take the BST buses. I used to travel in Western Railway. And that was such a bad experience. Back then it wasn't a bad experience because I hadn't experienced anything else to compare it with. But now that I think about it, wow, I've lived that life. The trains were smelly as shit. Of course there was AC this time, but the only difference is that now there's AC, but the filth is still there. Baroda as a city has developed so much. Now, not many people know that I was not born in Bombay. I was born in Baroda, and then I was brought up in Bombay because my mom, after getting married, she moved to Bombay with my father, because my father is from Bombay. See, Baroda as a city, it is very advanced now compared to what it was before in the 90s. It was more sort of like an advanced village, but now it's an advanced city. I just love to see that. And the best thing is, people are not throwing things on the street. People are not littering on the streets. It is so amazing to see that. Now, I'm not saying that it is the most beautiful city. The buildings are still great. The buildings, some buildings don't have paint on them, and it's fine. Grey buildings are fine. If you don't put paint on the walls, it's fine. But the thing is that the city was clean. I'm not a big fan of Garba, but I got to experience that. I took my GH5, I put my Sigma 18 to 35, and I got some really awesome footage. Now, Garbas in Bombay are very different than Garbas in Baroda or Garbas in Gujarat. People have this amazing synchronization when they play and when they dance. It's so beautiful. I guess now would be a good time to show you some B-roll of Garba. Here we go. Anyway, now that I'm back in Dubai, I have so many pending projects that I have to finish. I will definitely do some behind the scenes and put it on my Nirmit Gira YouTube channel. Thank you for spending your precious time with me. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Jai Shri Krishna.